try to embrace that logically speaking, I exist before and after existence in order to be able to move this much. And so it could be that there's actually just a limitation to existence that we are above, that's allowing us to be able to move our bodies against what seems to be just happening at a slow, solid pace. Still confident that I'm right, still confident that I need to just keep matching on what I think, what I believe, what makes sense to me, in as reasonable a way as I can comprehend. Whenever I get to the point where I can't figure out what to say, or I feel like I'm not even allowed to say anything, I still have no solution for that. At the same time, those ideas have only threatened to get bigger without actually giving me any proof. So I don't think I need to worry about them. The biggest comprehension that has me right now is an authority figure that thinks that I'm smoking too much weed right now, and that I've gone over the line, and that my addiction has gotten me, or that I'm just being lazy. This stuff had some effects. This stuff had some effects on me that everybody was just downplaying. Solving these effects. I don't want to be walking around paranoid. But then again, could have just came with age. I mean, imagine me being 17 or something like that, and society in some sort of like momentum that it can tell is helping me out, and everyone decides, nah, that life is too good for him, and then they get me high and then move in a different position randomly without letting me know, and now I associate it with the weed rather than them like staging it on me when I'm not paying attention. And I think if it's that deep, I wouldn't have figured that out now. I guess I would have, huh? I don't know. I went to go see Deadpool. And then I stayed in the arcade for a couple hours. The bikes were looking a bit like dinosaurs, man. But I was like cool with it. I was like, how do I know what a dinosaur is at that point? And it can be called instinct, or it can be called paralyzing fear. I mean, it could just be fear. It could just be like, oh my gosh, this is a dinosaur. Does me being on it right now mean that it got me? And it's also like, I don't feel like I'm in any danger other than the idea that I've been outsmarted in a way that kills me painlessly up until right at the end. And I feel like if that's the case, I mean, if it's just surviving and it's trying to do the right thing, that would have to be the closest thing to the right thing, is that if it has to eat something, make sure that it isn't dreaded about it, you know? Whatever other forms of life could be using to sustain themselves. I mean, at this point, the ideas might just be competing to be more alive than each other. So, I don't mean to screw people over or mess up their brain or anything. However, I do mean to always talk where I'm at, so that I don't lose track of it. I feel like I'm getting better at not being rude about it. Because there are some things that I would just have to say bluntly, because there are some things that were just obviously happening to me. So how'd you know it was coming before? I don't think I did. I think I was just being guilted. But now they're saying that there's like a two-pronged connection trying to be made through me. It's just a 2-point. But it wouldn't, where are those 2 points going? Do they just go into themselves? Where are those 2 points headed, dude? How are there's only 2 of them? Oh, dang. So 0, 1, and then 2 seem to have canceled 1 because the only other thing 2 could be is the opposite. Yeah, but that's what 1 was. 1 was the opposite. 1 was something. Someone's playing a game of physical racing and saying that because they're moving faster, they just decided who we are. But they also seem to be colliding. It's like instead of trying to do it peacefully, they try to do it peacefully right now, but aggressively from a distance. Maybe I've gotten used to the motion of the attack. Everybody became characters that they thought were better relative to me, and they want to run fast on me and say, see, this character made it, and then walk away as if they don't have time to waste. So I'm supposed to be liked, but I'm not supposed to want to be liked. That's crazy, dude. That one's a trap. If I don't care about being liked, then that's a likable thing to do. Because we know that that's the right thing to do. But if I don't care about being liked, then I'm actually an asshole because it means that all the problems I'm having with people is me not caring about their feelings. So that's impossible. That's literally, you do it, you don't. I'm still moving. It looked too much like a ready response to being wrong. Life is so limited there, we stop existing. Oh, this is the fantasy of all of my stuff being taken away? How is this a fantasy? Why would I be enjoying this? Trying to be happy without doing anything wrong. These aren't people, it's just ideas. Oh yeah, it's focus, nonchalant brainwashing. Okay. It's like this, so they're in your peripheral, and it's like somebody studied peripheral logic. It knows how to create a vague enough shape that isn't doing anything violent when you're noticing it, that can still build into an explosive situation relative to you. It's that I'm taking too long to prevent someone from being scared.